announcing 2 murder arrests. So I'll do the first one, break, allow for questions, then I'll move on to the next one. The first case I'm going to discuss, the victim is Noelani Marmolejo. She's a white female, 2 years old. The suspect is Edgardo Reyes-Delgado, white male, 22, and he's going to be the biological mother's boyfriend. On Thursday, October 31st, 2014, at 4:51 p.m., the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office responded to the hospital, local hospital, Memorial Hospital, for an unresponsive child. The following day, the child died as a result from abusive head trauma. Detective Oliver of the Homicide Unit conducted an investigation. On the day of the incident, the suspect was the sole care provider of the child while the child's mother was at work. The mother works close by to where this incident happened, to where they were living. The suspect went over to visit the mother and asked for some medication for a fever that the child had. The suspect then left, telephoned the mother probably about 5 minutes after he left her originally, and reported that the child was not breathing. She returned home. They immediately transported the child to the hospital. The child died. Yesterday, the suspect was arrested and charged with murder. The relationship between the two, they were actually dating for about a year, and he was actually living with the child and his girlfriend for about 3 months before this happened. And I'll answer any questions that you have.
Sorry, did you say this was the mother's boyfriend? I'm sorry, Michelle Casado with First Coast News. This was the mother's boyfriend?
Yes.
But not the biological father?
That's correct.
How do we, Derek Gillum, Times Union, how did the child actually get injured? I know that it was head trauma, but do you think he struck the child, did he drop it?
The findings that we have was basically abusive head trauma. Probably the closest thing to make everybody kind of understand it. It's typically attributed to shaken baby syndrome, whereby whatever means the child is shooken repeatedly, which causes injury to the brain.
Adrian Moore, Channel 4. How did you come to arrest this man?
We came to an arrest. Of course, we were able to prove that he was under the sole. He had sole care and custody of the child for the period of time. He admitted that. He was alone with the child when the mother was away. We excluded everybody else from having any type of care and custody of the child. So that's how we came to our findings.
Did he say that he just became frustrated with the child? Was the child crying, not sleeping?
I don't have that information. My understanding, he made denials throughout the investigation, never admitted to doing anything to the child.
Does he have any history of doing this to another child?
Not that I'm aware of. I know through the PIO we can get you any type of criminal history that he might have. I think he has some small criminal history or minor charges, but I don't know what that is.
Do you know how long he and the mother have been together?
It was about a year before the incident. They lived together for about 3 months.
Any other questions?
Oh, Matt Head, First Coast News. How often did he care for the child?
How often did he care for the
Yeah.
child? I don't have that answer. I don't know that answer.
So you don't know if he was like a regular babysitter of the child or anything?
Well, if she's working and he's not, if it followed the same pattern that we have here, but I don't have that answer.
He was unemployed?
I'm not sure.
Any other questions?
Christy with Action News. So he still has not ever admitted that he shook the baby?
That's correct.
Any other questions?